When things are going good, my brain literally catches on fire. I'm always looking for what is the reason why I'm feeling good? Why am I feeling stronger? Why am I progressing? What is the cause of all of this? Um, Basically, it's the same thing when I'm doing really poorly. When I'm struggling, there's like a desperation kind of feeling about me. I just really want to work it out. I want to put in 5-hour freaking sessions, roll this out, roll that out, stretch this, stretch that, activate this, activate that from head to toe. I've done all the muscles. When I'm struggling, when I'm looking for a solution for the hip pain, I'm just looking and looking and looking. Now I'm on the other spectrum of this freaking sliding scale. I'm feeling fantastic. As you read the title, this is the third freaking day that I've hit 200 kilos for one. After not hitting it for a good bunch of time, with having a hectic schedule and whatnot, underslept, underfed, all that kind of stuff, overworked. I didn't kind of have the consistency to even go to the gym. But today's the third day in a row that I've kind of hit 200 kilos. I'm feeling fantastic. And like I said in the last few videos, the most important thing for me in this kind of spell is that I feel really healthy. I feel my hip is strong, man. I feel confidence. I feel power through my hip. And when that is the case, and I can give all my might into the bar, man, nothing makes me feel happier. I've been doing a lot of work at home, but I've kind of been off-put by like what I said, the work and whatever. But I've been doing as much as I can, auto-regulating, going to 180 times one, hitting that, going back down, doing doubles at 160, which is 10% of that weight. And I've kind of been working with that. And now that I have a bunch of free time, annual leave from work, I've been able to sleep well, eat well, and here we go. This is like the strongest period of my life. Three days in a row I've hit 200. Yesterday I was surprised. Yesterday I was really, really surprised because I got to the gym and I really wasn't expecting, but the weight just started feeling light and I just ended up doing whatever I ended up doing, which is 200 for one. So that was a surprise. Today was supposed to be a heavier day. So I've decided to do these pin presses or pin squats every other day. Yesterday was supposed to be a slow day without the pin squats. I ended up hitting 200. Today I came in, I'm like, okay, today's going to be a tough one because I've had 2 days of hitting 200. I don't know how I'm going to kind of go. And I started with the pin squats like I wanted to. And basically I got to 150 kilos. I think this was the set. My lower back lit up. I have not had a pump to my lower back like this in a very, very long time. I remember back in the day when I was kind of deadlifting a lot, trying to kind of learn the hip hinge, learn how to deadlift properly, trying to get to 200 kilos. Man, I used to get these mean ass pumps like in my lower back that would kind of debilitate me. I would have to literally, can the workout because I couldn't even sit on the chair. That's how the pump would kind of get. Now, it's not so much back pain, like lower back pain. It's literally like that kind of like sacral coccyx kind of area. That region would just light up. I worked out at the end that I had a bit of anterior pelvic tilt and I was kind of, not rounding my spine, but maybe too much arching my spine. So I remember that back then. This, with these pin squats, I don't know what it is, man, because I'm starting in a very kind of non-mobile dependent position. But man, does this hit your lower back. As I was loading right here, like these 200, I thought to myself, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get 10 reps. So I've been kind of doing 10 reps with this. Just to give it, good old kind of hypertrophy workout, I guess, kind of really work that area that's troubling me. I really slow down kind of towards this area. And that was the whole point of the pin squat. So I decided, all right, let's kind of really put some really good volume in. And so this is the third session that I've had with the pin squats. I did kind of 230, 220, and now today I was thinking I wouldn't be able to even do this, but I ended up getting it. But after this set, man, my lower back, I had real doubts about finishing this workout. I ended up getting this for 10. I ended up putting 220, that's right, on the bar. I got that for 5. And after that, I had to sit there for like 5 minutes, just think to myself, am I even going to squat today? Like my lower back was that pumped. Anyway, I decided to go ahead with it. I went to squats and I tried to keep the squats really, really kind of singles basically. I didn't want to do any volume. I just didn't think I could take it. So I did the bar for I think 10 reps or something like this. And then I had 60 for one. 100 for one, 140 for one, 180 for one. And I was surprised. As the sets kind of got on, that pump feeling that I had in my lower back was kind of dissipating. and I started feeling better and better. And that kind of lower back pump kind of started feeling stronger and stronger. And I ended up, like the title says, hitting 200 kilos for one. It surprised the living hell out of me. When I watched the replay of that 180, that's kind of a weight that I can hit most days. I saw that and I was like, man, that thing flew up. And my lower back at this point, when I hit 180, felt good. So I decided to try 200. 200 looked good on video. And then I went, oh, let's just freaking put 210 and see how it goes. I put 210. And the moment I put that last yellow on the bar, my heart just started pumping away. The nerves got to me. I thought, oh, this is a lot of weight, Ivan. Like, you've got a lower back pump. What are you doing, man? You shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be testing a freaking PR when you've done 3 days in a row of 200. This is a PR in itself. Why am I doing this? But I felt good. This was the thing, man. Like, I'm a big believer in auto regulation. You guys know I listen to my body all the time. My body was kind of telling me one thing at the start of the workout, and then in the middle of the workout, I was like, man, I'm like, that feeling kind of dissipated, and I felt strong. 200 moved really well without any kind of lower back pump. So then I started, you'll see this is coming up. Yeah, I started, hand rack 210. It felt easy on my shoulders. This is the thing with these damn pin squats, man. Some of you guys said to me, like, these, rack holds do the similar thing. Somebody said Boogs, used to do like crazy, like freaking 500 kilo rack pulls. That kind of has a similar effect of just getting your nervous system, your core, accustomed to this stupid weight. I put 210 on the bar, walked that thing out, and it felt light. I went down, had a pretty good kind of like, out of the bottom, and then I got stuck halfway, like I always do. And I ended up dropping it. Now, I didn't give it a good old strain in that middle portion. I didn't fight it. The reason for that was, because I thought, okay, my lower back has been worked like crazy. I've been trashing my lower back last 3 days. Not last 3 days, specifically today. And I thought, I don't want to fight and get sloppy with this rep. So if it doesn't go up, I'll just drop it. But I wanted to feel it. I wanted to feel the weight. I want to kind of introduce myself. Hey, this is Ivan. I want to do 210. Let's get the nervous system, used to this. So that was kind of the purpose of the attempt. Maybe I had 205 in me for a clean rep. But anytime I don't have confidence in my lower back, some of you guys have said to me, what are your cues when you squat? My only freaking concern when I squat and deadlift, honestly, is the lower back. What is my lower back doing? And a lot of my energy goes into kind of that sensory input from the lower back. I concentrate really about the positioning of my trunk, my lower back. I want to know what it's doing. That's why I don't like rounding or super arching or straining against a weight and, forcing kind of like, manipulations of the lower back, trying to each that bar up a little bit. So I didn't want to do that. So I decided to dump it. But overall, I'm over the moon. Some of you guys are saying make it 3 days in a row of 200. I ended up doing that. I didn't just end up doing 200 for the 3rd day. I felt that good that I wanted 210. I don't know what's going on, man. Like I've been kind of like thinking about it, searching for the answer. Because once you have something good going on, you just want to freaking get a magnifying glass and lock in and work out. Like, this is the time to like look through the logbook, look at the patterns, look what's going on. Your hip rate is gone. You're feeling damn strong. You're approaching a PR. Like, you need to kind of study what you did in the last month, because it's not necessarily the last few days or last week. You have to look back. What's the stuff that I did in the last month to lead me to this? Well, you guys already know that, who's been watching me for a while now. I've done a lot of repetitions leading up to this. I've spent the majority of the winter basically just doing stupid volume, not the grease in the groove, but like doing lots of volume, bodyweight squat, Bulgarian split squats, that kind of thing. And then in the last sort of week and a half to 2 weeks, I've been doing doubles. So I guess I've kind of periodized in a way, block periodized in my non kind of direct way of doing it. So I've had a lot of volume, hypertrophy block, I've had a strength block, and now I'm kind of realizing some of these gains. And I feel like I want to say that these damn pin presses, pin squats have really like amplified the effects. But I don't know, like I just feel strong under the bar when I've gone through pin squats in the last week. It just gives me so much confidence that I can tolerate this much better on my back. So this is 200 kilos for one. This gave me the confidence to go for 210. 180, you saw there moments ago. It looked damn good, man. I say it again, like I had a nasty nasty ass pump in my lower back. I didn't think I was going to even get a 160. In fact, one of the things I was thinking about was let's just get to 160 and call it a day. That's something I can do even on bad days. But this is the 200. Is there a sticking point there? The bar kept moving really nicely. So, I couldn't walk away from the squat at this point. So I just went, screw it. Let's just take the greens off, put the yellows on, and give it a good old go. Here I'm looking at the bar and I'm talking to myself, man. There's a whole lot of talk going on, self-talk here. My heart was beating real fast. I was getting nervous. I don't know why the brain does this shit. It just pisses me off when you chicken out, when you miss the rep before even doing the rep. I remember like months ago I tried 210 as well, and I freaked out, lost balance at the bottom. I couldn't even like get out of the hole. At least here I kind of got out of the hole. But there's a lot of training here when it comes to the nervous system, getting accustomed to lifting heavy weight. I'll let you guys watch it here. I'm kind of happy about the whole thing. I was brave enough to try it. I reckon if I strained a little bit more, maybe I could have got it. But this is on the back of like doing 2 days in a row of 200, 3 days in a row of doing 200. So I'm really happy with this. I know going back to the heavy weights and nerves and heart rates and all that, I know even Abajev, the Bulgarian coach, which kind of inspired me to kind of head down this track really, he talked about straining against the weight every day because he believed that doing maxes was a specific skill. You can have the hypertrophy and the strength blocks behind you, but there's a thing about straining against the weight. It's unlike anything else. You can do your 80% or 70% for a set of 20 or 80% for a set of 5, 8 or whatever you want to do. It's a different feeling when you are doing one rep. It's a different skill, and so that skill needs to be practiced. And even Abajev under the squat every day kind of protocol, Bulgarian protocol, he had his guys basically go until they missed, because the idea there was that you need to learn how to feel like you're being crushed by the weight and move under those conditions. You need to learn how to brace against, that force. You need to learn how to be stable and all that sort of stuff. So you can spend a lot of time in the 70 to 85% range, but learning that skill is interesting. And so this is where I think pin squats are really good, because this is a way of doing this training in a kind of healthy manner where you're not going to die. If something goes wrong, it's only like a few inches down where the pins are that save you. So it's like a way of handling super heavy weight, learning how to strain against super heavy weight, but also having the confidence that you're going to be all right. Whereas under the Bulgarian system, like with even Abajev, man, those guys, man, like the chance of injury is crazy. And also you have to remember, they were doing quick lifts. You know what I mean? They were doing like snatches and clean and jerks, man. Like if you're going to injure yourself, you're going to injure yourself with quick, speed kills. We've all heard this. Speed kills. So like getting under the bar when you've snatched that thing and you're at 100%, man, that's a scary thing. That could like come down and guillotine your freaking head off. So doing pin squats and doing squats in general, that's nothing to what the guys in Bulgaria were kind of worrying about. They're worrying about walking out of there at the end of the day, walking out of the gym. That thing might freaking crush you. I know for a fact that doing 210 today, man, that was nerves, man. I'm telling you, it's only 10 kilos more. But I was like, damn, my heart was racing. Like I was worried. I don't know what I was worried about. It pisses me off when I think about this, but it's human nature, man. Like you're going into, undiscovered territory, foreign territory, and there's, the systems in our evolutionary human man and woman to protect us from this stuff. Like, if we didn't have fear going into the unknown, we wouldn't be around here anymore. We'd be just doing stupid shit. So this is kind of like an evolutionary thing where the body's telling you, hey man, like ease up here. Like we don't want to snap our spines. If you snap our spines, the lion's going to come and eat us and we're finished. The whole idea about evolution is reproduction and survival, right? So anyway, those were the nerves. That's what I felt today. I think it's important to do this. I'm happy that I gave it a go and failed it. Unless I felt it. I felt the eccentric. I know what it feels like. But that's where I'm at. I think I keep thinking about what's causing this recent resurgence. I'm feeling damn strong. I'm feeling really healthy in my hips. I think the pin squats are definitely a keeper. I think work, annual leave is definitely a keeper. If I could, not work, that would be fantastic in a dream world. But obviously, like if night shifts, long shifts, disrupted sleep, work, eating, all that stuff. As much as I believe the pin squats have done this, nothing can replace good sleep and food, man. Honestly, like, I feel rested, I feel strong. I'm recovering day to day, man. Like, I don't know what to even say. Like, I feel amazing. So where do we go from here? Well, tomorrow I'm going to go to the gym again. I don't want to break the streak. I'm feeling fantastic. So tomorrow I'm going to go and do exactly what I did yesterday. So go and do back squats, front squats, and do some psoas curls. I'll continue doing exactly what kind of got me to this position. It would be madness to kind of walk away from this. So who knows, maybe 200 on the bar tomorrow as well. I'm not going to push it. I'll go by feel, obviously, like today. But, man, things are looking good. I'm really excited. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.